Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It is Tuesday and we're going to go over Tuesday's reading lesson. So before we do that, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go over just today's slides. So for today, Tuesday, you have one iReady lesson, one Reading Plus, and then if you're going to do the Zoom from yesterday, also social studies, we're going to start learning about the Civil War. So I have a Google slideshow for you. You're going to look at the slideshow, take notes. We did this for the Constitution. Vocabulary for the test, you can listen to it if you want. Then on the last slide, you're going to click on the link to go watch a video and then fill out the Google form. You need to make sure that the Google form gets filled out so you get participation points for social studies. Also, on this slide, on ELA, right here, if you click, these are your grades. Go to grades, go to your number, and then you can go all the way over and you'll see your grades here. At the bottom, there's points letting you know. So if you have an 88, you have a high B, okay? If you have a 34, it's below 59, so you know you're not doing very well in that, in social studies. This row is social studies, this row is reading. Okay, so we're gonna be on page 108 today. And on page 108, we're gonna be reading a play, which is, the genre is a drama about the treasure. So the play is about two kids, Iris and Gus. And Gus is Iris's younger brother. And they are in a forest, and Iris is holding a map. So I'm going to go ahead and read that to you, and then we're going to go over the questions and talk about the character traits. While we're going through, if you want to, you can underline details that kind of helps motivate Iris's behavior. So why she acts a certain way and why these character traits may come up. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. The setting, Iris and Gus, her younger brother, stand in the forest. Iris holds a map. Iris, studying the map, we're supposed to turn left up by the big tree. Gus, nervous, but it's getting dark and Mom told us to be back for dinner. Iris, annoyed. Seriously, Gus, we're searching for a buried treasure. The world won't end if we get home a little late. Gus, nodding his head. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hesitantly, but Iris, that's more like it. Let's get going. We can't let Victor and Elsa beat us. They start walking. A sudden breeze whips the map from Iris's hand. Iris, oh no, the map. A huge wind gust whisks the map into a tree. Gus, now what are we going to do? Iris, I guess one of us is going to have to climb up there. Gus, but I'm afraid of heights. Iris, shivering, I am too. But do you think I'm going to let that stop us? We're so close. She takes a deep breath and starts climbing. Gus, look, it's, points to a gold coin in the dirt under the tree. So the character traits that we're going to underline show kind of what motivates Iris to act the way that she's acting. So I'm going to click on the next one. So in your book, you can underline annoyed. So that character trait is how she's feeling. So she was kind of feeling annoyed with her younger brother because he wanted to go home. In line 6, we're going to underline, that's more like it. Let's get going. We can't let Victor and Elsa beat us. So right there, she's kind of acting competitive. So that would be one of her actions, acting competitive. They start walking. A sudden breeze whips the map from Iris's hand. So that would be a stage direction and shows the reasoning why Iris has to continue and kind of do the actions that she's going to do coming up in the play. And then number 12, shivering. I am too, but do you think I'm going to let that stop us? So right there, you kind of see she's a little scared or worried. And then she takes a deep breath and starts climbing. So that kind of shows like her bravery and that she is going to, no matter what, she's determined to get that map, right? So if we look at the next page, we're going to put some of those traits and those details from the drama into our character map. So this is, the character is Iris. And then the first trait we have is competitive. So if we look back at the story details from the drama, what line showed she was competitive? And we talked about it. It was, we can't let Victor and Elsa beat us. So she says that in the drama, showing that she's competitive. She wants to win no matter what. And if you need to pause it at any time, just go ahead and pause so you can finish writing. On the second one, it gives us the detail from the drama. It says, Iris shivers when she sees or thinks about climbing the tree. So if she's shivering, what kind of character trait does that show about her and how she feels, because this would be a feeling about her climbing the tree? And she would feel scared or maybe fearful. So either character trait you could put in there, scared or fearful. The next trait they give us, it says she's determined. And we talked a little bit about that. If you looked at line 12, she was determined to get that map out of the tree. So Iris takes a deep breath and starts climbing. So even though she's a little fearful and scared, she still is determined to get the map. So she takes a deep breath and starts climbing. On the next one, we get a detail from the drama. And this is a feeling. What is she feeling when she says, oh no, the map? She is feeling upset because the map blew away and up into the tree. So right here, when she says, oh no, the map, that's showing that she's upset. So if you look over on the next page, we're going to do a short response. So the short response of Iris's character traits. Now those are the traits we just talked about: determined, competitive, scared, and upset. And then we're going to include some details that help us with the drama. We're going to look at lines 8 through 12, and it kind of tells us how Iris feels, her actions, her words, and the details that she uses to describe herself in the play to show what kind of character she is. So we're going to write, Iris is competitive, scared, determined, and upset in the play. She wants to win the treasure hunt, so she talks her brother into staying later than she should. So if you need to pause to go ahead and finish writing this, go ahead. Tomorrow we'll be doing another play that's going to be called William Tell, and answering a couple questions on that one. If you can, come on the live Zoom at 9 a.m. And if not, I will see you tomorrow. So have a good day and enjoy the weather. Bye.